Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Charles with the West USA Realty Team Minute, making a quick video for you guys to give you an update on the real estate market and the real estate news for the third week of January 2016. So as we take a look back, before we get into that, actually, I want to let you guys know why I do the show. It's actually to provide my clients with information and also anybody else who's looking here in Arizona, mainly the West Valley, but anywhere in Arizona, just good real estate information that's really not coming out there yet. But definitely want to provide this to you guys. So when it comes down to it, I want to start off with the property of the week. This one is actually in Gilbert this week. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that's beautiful. It's accented with archways throughout the home and the front door. When you get in there, you'll be able to see it's very open. The kitchen area, the living area, as far as the living room, the dining, it's all connected in one room, and it makes it very open, a very open floor plan. And as we move more into, I guess we're already in the modern age, but as far as this, it's definitely a lot more desirable. This home is great for entertaining guests, friends and family. It's in Higley Park. In that Higley Park area, that community that it's in, it has a lot of community parks. It has a lot of splash pads, and it has a pool, the tot lots, and even basketball courts. And it's not too far from the 202 in Santan Village. So check that property out. The last two properties of the week, they didn't last long, so I'll put the link below. Definitely check it out, guys, and you'll be able to jump on this one if this one's right for you. So last week, let's go over the stats and the numbers. We're actually going to feature Gilbert, the city of Gilbert, this week, and I want to start out with the stats on Gilbert. So as always, what we go over is we go over new homes hitting the market. Then we go over, of all the homes that are on the market, we go over how many went under contract, and then we go over how many of those homes actually closed and the new owners took possession of those homes. So we'll start out with Gilbert. They had 151 homes pop up on the market last week. They had 64 go under contract, and then they had 88 that actually closed, new buyers getting into homes. Moving on to Goodyear, they had 64 homes hitting the market, new ones, 11 actually going under contract, and 29 actually closing. So when we look at Tullison, we'll jump down to there. They had 13 homes hitting the market. They had 9 go under contract and 12 actually close. Looking at the city of Avondale, we're at 31 homes hitting the market for Avondale. 8 of them actually closed, and we're looking at 19 of those homes. 19 actually closing, and we're looking at 8 getting under contract. So when we're looking at Litchfield Park, if you guys are living in Litchfield Park, you guys had 18 homes come up on the market last week. You guys had 6 homes go under contract, and then 13 of those homes actually closed if you live in Litchfield Park. And Buckeye, you guys are a big city. You guys have 55 homes come onto the market, and you've had 14 go under contract with 31 actually closing. So with that being said, looking at the market as a whole, we have a lot more homes coming onto the market, and a lot of it has to do with that holiday season ending and people, okay, now it's time to list my house, to sell my house, and things like that. So that brings us into our topic of the week, and this week is going to be interviewing your agent. If you're interviewing your real estate agent, where you're looking to buy or whether you're looking to sell, what are the top questions to ask the agents? And I pulled up an article. It was actually by an agent in Massachusetts. His name is Bill Gasson, so shout out to him in Massachusetts. He's with RE/MAX. And he actually put some stats, some numbers up. Usually in business, there's the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle. So 20% of the actual people doing the work or the activities with anything is going to have 80% of the actual end result comes from those 20% of people, if that makes sense. So in real estate, it's even more extreme. They did stats and numbers, and this guy's putting up that in real estate, 6% of all the realtors in all of the U.S. are doing 94% of all the transactions, the revenue, as far as the money being moved, selling the homes, buying the homes. 6% are doing 94% of the work of all the homes. So just to give you a frame of reference, that kind of makes sense why so many people aren't happy with their real estate agent or have bad experiences, things like that. So I'm going to give you guys some tips to help you out when you're looking for that real estate professional to, find out, are they going to help you out, things like that. So number one is going to be, I get asked the first part of this question a lot, but not too much the second. So the average realtor, just so an FYI, is about 56 years old nationwide. That's from NAR. But when it comes down to it, because I'm not 56 yet, I get asked, how long have you been doing real estate? And that's a really good question. So I got my license in 2013. But the more important question is going to be when it comes to production. How many homes have you sold? Just because you've been doing something for a long time doesn't mean you're necessarily good at it. So, or if you're part-time, it's different. So always ask how much production, what was your production last year? How many homes did you sell? Because that question is going to give you more of an answer of who this person is versus how long have they been doing it, when did they get their license. And you'll find the average realtor sells, and this is nationwide, anywhere between 3 to 5 homes to give you a frame of reference. So I mean, over a course of a year, it's not that many. What are you doing that time? So just to give you guys a frame of reference, last year, 2015, we did about, well, me personally, my team did a lot. We're in the top 1% with my team, but last year myself, I did almost 40 transactions, just to give you guys a frame of reference as far as when you're looking at buying and selling the home. So going through that process, and one of my mentors told me this when I first started. After I sold about 6-7 homes, they told me, you just sold as many homes as most people buy in their lifetime. You've been through that process that many times. And going through that, you learn and you pick up all these things. And, I'll be honest, in the beginning, it definitely is, a learning curve. And if you're not doing it a lot, the rules change. So that's just something to think about when it comes to either if you're looking to buy or if you're looking to sell. How many times has this person do it? Because that level of experience is not the amount of years, it's the amount of time and production and work in those years that's going to make the difference. So question number 2, do you have any references? And this question can be turned into, do you have any testimonials? Do you have any clients who are willing to vouch for you? Because if you're only doing a couple homes a year, are those people happy that you're dealing with? Are you sticking them in houses that they don't really want? What was their experience? So that's something that's very important as well when you guys are looking at agents, again, whether to buy or whether to sell. If we're looking at number 3, it comes to if you're actually selling your house, it's going to say, how will you market my home? What are you guys doing? They did a study and 87% of all home buyers are checking online to purchase their home. It's a big number. So if you're not in that space when it comes to marketing and grabbing people's attention, and I mean, let's be honest, this is why I do this show, to get these listings out here and also to let people know, hey, I sell real estate, and to put myself out there. So if you're not marketing the home other than putting it in the computer, you guys, I want to make sure you asking these questions up front, because otherwise you're, weeks and months in later and nobody's looking at the home and you're wondering why. But that's just something to think about, guys. So the other question refers to buyers. It comes to more, how will you help me specifically? What we do, and what that question can when you're talking to a realtor, is that, what do you do different? I mean, we all have access to the same homes. What we do with my team, we have access to homes that haven't hit the market yet just because of our network. But what happens is we sit down and make customized programs for our clients. And what that means is, coming from a personal training background, it's all about the program and the preparation. So what that does is it takes the stress out. We go step by step. This is your process. This is what you're looking at. This is what this paperwork is going to, what you're going to get. And we interpret that as it comes also. But up front, I give a actual sheet. Let me see if I can get it. I'm going to use movie magic to get my sheet right now. Okay, I got it. You didn't see me, but I got it. So this is actually what we provide. We laminated it, but it's just 10 steps to how buying your home works. It's just good information that we deliver to our clients. And then we go over the steps one by one, not to overwhelm, but to prep, because it's an animal. It can be a big thing. And when we're able to do that with our clients, it takes the stress out of it. When we have our ducks in a row, we can negotiate better deals because we know exactly what we're looking for. So that's all I have for you guys today for the topic of the week when it comes to buying your home. I hope these questions actually help you when reviewing a realtor. If I can't get to you if you're not in Arizona, but this should help you guys out. And this brings us to the question of the week. Last week we asked the question of, is it better to live closer to family and friends, or is it better to live in like this pimp house that might be further away, or have all this space? And the response that I got, that is better to live closer to friends and family. So there you have it. So this week's question of the week is actually going to be, who's going to win, the Cardinals or the Panthers? So you guys let me know. I actually have a prop. I'm going to use that movie magic one more time. Pretty much, I want to find out, who do you guys think going to win? I'm actually from Philly, so the Eagles are my #1 team. Sorry, Cardinals fans. I live here in Arizona. I do respect the Cardinals. They play really good. Larry Fitzgerald, he did work. But I have a special place in my heart for the Panthers back when Steve Smith was there and Julius Pepper. So you guys let me know, who do you think's going to win this football game, the Panthers or the Cardinals? As always, this is Charles, West USA Realty, Team Minnick, and you guys can always check it out here. Follow me on Facebook at Charles Barrett, and I will talk to you guys soon.